Hi everyone, my name is Rohan Sylvester. I'm the recruitment evangelist for Indeed, and I have with me Pooja Bansal, the Associate Vice President of Corporate HR at Piaggio Vehicles. Thanks for joining us, Pooja. Thank you for taking time out of your day to share your advice and guidance. We really appreciate it. I'm sure the recruiters will appreciate it as well.
Thank you, Rohan. Thank you for having me here.
So the first question to you is, what is your advice for recruiters who are hiring right now? What should they be focused on?
Oh, very interesting. I think the environment outside today is so volatile that it's extremely important for recruiters to actually not just do the transactional activity that was expected from them. They have to now have a more of business sense. So they have to have an holistic view of the organization, of where the business is moving. It's very important that recruiters must question and have as much as possible information about why the particular position is still open, so that they are they are fair in doing the process of recruitment. So it's not just about scouting profiles and sharing it with the hiring manager. I think it's much beyond it.
What are some of the hiring challenges that you are facing right now, and how are you overcoming them?
Oh, yes. So, what's happening is because now the supply of the candidates is much more than the demand, because a lot of businesses, although would be doing pretty well, they have kind of taken a conscious decision to put the hiring on hold. And it's very obvious. Needless to explain, I think it's an intelligent decision as well at this today's scenario. However, companies who are still going ahead with the hiring process, the biggest challenge that I think we are facing is that we get tremendous response for one or two single positions, and we have to really screen, and we have to really understand the real motivation of the employees, because finally we do not want to get candidates on board who are just applying for a position because of the current scenario, and they just need a job, or for some reason they're looking for a change. However, we really need to understand the real motivation. Is this the profile, or is this the organization that the candidate would like to associate and be a long-term employee?
What can job seekers do to help recruiters notice them during these times?
Okay, I think the most best way is basically to update your profile. It's very important that job seekers have to spend enough of time to update the profile, and that to not make it artificial in nature. Basically, to put the right competencies, skills, and the knowledge that they carry with themselves, and have the true essence in the resume. And even more important, they should also be trying to reach out to the right person who is into the process of recruiting for that organization. And but here I would also like to advise that the job seekers should not sound pushy. They should not sound desperate in nature. It's important to reach out to get noticed with the recruiter, but at the same time, they have to appreciate and empathize that the recruiters are doing their job, and if the profile is found suitable, they would be reached out.
So what roles is your organization hiring for right now and in the future as well?
Okay, currently we are basically hiring a lot of sales professionals. That what we are now looking in the sales people when we are hiring people at this point of time is that they are not just talking about the traditional approach of sales. We are looking at people really who are coming with creative ideas. Even though we are an automobile company, we're looking at people who are not just talking about traditional approach of selling products, but they're going to come with innovative approach of selling products. So this is one of the key skills that we are looking in our salespeople currently being hired in our company.
So thank you so much, Pooja. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Rohan. Thank you for having me here.